Come on, stream, show up already. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. Already at 499. If we do hit 500 subs ridiculously quickly, I'm still going to stream for a decent bit, because it has been a while. And I have no reason not to stream, so. We are back finally. I know it's been a very long time since the last stream. Let me see, how long has it been? Yeah, it's been a week. I did not plan for it to be that long. I really did only expect it to be a couple days, but I have been completely and utterly swamped with schoolwork. Just because I was lazy and got really behind for like a month. But I'm finally all caught up. So... And I finally feel somewhat confident with this. My PBs still are not anything impressive. It's like a minute. But I haven't played it a ton just because I have been so busy. But I feel like I have a grasp on everything, like for real this time. Like I know I said that last stream, but playing as horribly as I did during that stream kind of like shattered my confidence. But I think I have it back. So ready to get back into this. Don't know what progress today is going to be like. I don't have any goals. We're just going to see what happens. Simple as that. Strategy-wise, I don't really know how much I've changed. I don't know. I really don't know how much I've changed, but I don't know. I'm kind of just like better. That's really it. So yeah. Let's do this. It's been like 5 days since I've played this though because I've been so busy with school. Damn. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, strategy's a little different, a lot more camera flipping, and that's just really for Corruptus. Why'd I do so many flips there? What? Yeah, you can very clearly see I have not played this in a few days. Gotta go faster there. Gone faster at racing. Lovely. Well, that's better than like 100% of runs last stream, even if I did mess up with my luring, but I'll take that. Speed seems to have improved a lot. Yes, it definitely has. I feel a lot more comfortable with like going through stuff. Also, because I don't think there's any way that we don't hit the sub goal before June, I will do 50-20 if I need a break from this, or I'll do it after I beat this. I'm prioritizing this. I keep going too fast there where they haven't moved. I guess I just need to like stall a little bit, but I don't know. Fast enough, but that's kind of the idea, I guess. I don't know. The cycle after the start is kind of like flip up, lure, flash, erase, lure, flash, attic, repeat. At least that's what it kind of feels like in my head. Also gotten better with... I've gotten better with the eyeball a lot. Drop Funtime Gala for SGF. Personally, I think that's a good idea. At least to me, SGF looks a lot more fun than Funtime Gala, so I hope you enjoy that. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you. I am so far. Oop, too early. Spent like the first 5 hours doing schoolwork, but I'm all done for like a few days finally, which is nice. I gotta find a sweet spot for like stalling at the start. It's like a second and a half with how fast I can do all this. She moves down at like 7 seconds. Oh, I was too early. What is wrong with me? I just, like, completely forgot my sequences. Almost got to a minute. Alright, see, today might actually be a half-decent day of this. Okay. Like I said, well, like, because... Hold on, I'm gonna exit out and just, like, kind of explain what has gone on in the background since I last streamed. And kind of catch up on chat a bit. Still seeing isn't that bad. Just think I'm not at the point where my speed really developed. Yeah, that game looks a lot more like speed reliant. That game looks a lot more speed reliant because it has fewer animatronics than Super Custom Night. Which, I don't know, I like speed-based games, but some of the, you know, additional challenges in SLC and just don't, they don't seem fun to me. Super Custom Night, I think I personally would enjoy a lot more. And the update looks sick. It's because the hard mode changes make everyone faster. Yeah, that probably impacts that a lot, too. I can't even imagine how hard very hard is. I mean, it looks really hard, but looking at like a max mode and then trying to actually play it is two very different things. Because like you look at something and think, oh, I could do that, and then you actually go and play it and you have to know like a bunch of intricate details and all that. But yeah, so what I've been doing on the side in the last week or so is hold up, I'll pull up my editing software because I've already been working on the video a good bit, because one, it helps me learn max modes, and two, it just helps. So I've already done a lot of editing and I've spent a lot more time trying to make this as polished as possible, and really in the last couple of weeks my editing has gotten a lot better. So yeah, this is all the editing I've done. I've only like fully edited the intro segment, but I've done like the rough outlines for all the voiceovers I've done so far. And then I edited the stream where I messed around a bunch and the, I don't know, kind of PB I had. But yeah, I've been working on the video a good bit and then also doing the script, which, as you can see, it's a decent length. It's like, I don't know, 5,000 words. And I've only like barely talked about I've only typed up the intro sequence for the strategy portion, so it's going to be a lot longer. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. I've only played this like 45 minutes in like the last week, but a lot of it has just been like messing with animatronics to get a better feel with them and then actually playing. But SDN also has hard mode changes that make things a lot faster as well, but power is at least manageable. Certain animatronics feel easier. Yeah, Super Custom Night, just, it seems like all the added animatronics flow together really nice. What's my PB? It's like a minute. I haven't given this like a ton of attempts because I don't know. I haven't gotten good at it yet. But today I'm hoping for consistency and I don't know, just starting to feel confident with this. Oh, that's not the intro sequence. I've gotten pretty good at the intro sequence. I think a lot of the issues that I had with this when I was last playing this was I'd do the intro sequence and I'd just freeze up because I didn't know what to do. But now I like kind of have an idea of what to do. Am I like playing well when I get past there? Absolutely not. flash, idiot. But yeah, it's like it's a good confidence booster, like actually feeling like I understand what I need to do. I just gotta get faster and better with my processing. That, and then just kind of like figure out that what I have planned in my head that I need to do is gonna work. I gotta get better at that whenever Face is in the attic. I gotta get better at dealing with him fast. That flash mini. Hey, we did it. Thank you, subscriber number 500. Oh, what? I missed you. This game is really good, but my big complaint is it doesn't, like, your cursor can go off of the window, and I keep clicking on my second monitor when I go to the attic. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong camera. Yeah, there we go, 500 subs. Thank you very much. I am gonna keep going because it has only been 20 minutes, even though I said that the stream would end when I get 500 subs. It's been a week. I will play this game longer, and I will do 50-20 if I need a break from this. Or after I beat this. So, it could be a bit, but I promise I will get it done. I think I misclicked, I don't know. remember to not be an idiot. How's it going, Idiots React? Ooh. Okay, I gotta not be bad. Thank you for attending, Everest. Even though it is incredibly late for you. I appreciate it. Yeah, already got 500. We were at 498 when I started. So thank you everyone for 500 subs. I'm obviously gonna keep going because it's been 20 minutes and I haven't streamed in a week. Why didn't I go in the attic? But yeah. When's UCN? I will do it if I need a break from this. If I need a break for this or after I beat this. So who knows? I don't think it'll take that long, so if I do need a short break, then yeah, I will be doing that. Because, like, I don't know, I'm at the point, or I don't think I'm ever going to forget how to do 50-20 just because 50-20 is probably the maximum I've spent the most time, like, trying to learn. Even though I have spent a lot of time on this. The only reason I wasn't able to beat it was I just wasn't good enough mechanically, but I think I can do that now. I think UCN will take you maybe like 2-3 days a week at max. But we'll see. You never know with UCN specifically. I think I can maybe get like a minute and a half in on this today. Let's see. What? How the hell? Grux is cool. I do not know what that is. Probably beat it within the first hour. That's if I get good Foxy and Toy Freddy RNG. And I'm not at the point with UCN where I can like avoid Foxy RNG. Oh, I blinked. I blinked too early. I thought there was Oswald when there wasn't. That was just bad. That was just me getting farther than I thought and then panicking. Gotta be faster. It's bad when you expect the jump scare. Yep. I'm getting to that point with this game where the jump scares don't really get me because I know when I'm gonna die and like when I mess up. I thought I saw Pete. Way too slow. One of them got away. I gotta get faster, which just comes with time. I'm just like, I'm slowly like being able to get like one cycle further every time. Oh, I should not have done that. That was such a music box waste. How's it going, Freedy Frackety? Thoughts on UCN? I just wish UCN wasn't so RNG reliant. Like, I think it's fine. It just has such a steep difficulty curve when you add stuff. Way too slow. Alright, man. Let's not. Okay. I definitely will get to Deluxe at some point. I just want to do normal 50-20 because I want to, you know, finally just be done with all of the mainline max modes. Oh, why'd I do that? What's my favorite max mode in the base game? Very Hard Golden Freddy and Sister Location. So far that I've done in like out of like fan games, Blood 720. Why did they... Alright, you shut up faster than usual. Why? I like how it's pure skill. At least with Very Hard Golden Freddy. I tend to enjoy max modes that rely on pure skill a lot more than the RNG ones. Like, that's why I enjoy Blood 720 and Very Hard Golden Freddy, all the FNAF 2 but better ones besides HRN. It's like, I've gone back and done normal Ringing Nightmare, and that's pretty enjoyable. This one's pretty skill-based. As far as I know from my research. I don't know. I hate HRN. Yeah. Unfortunately, I wanted to like it, but the scaling difficulty is such bullshit. Yeah. Why did I lure? Normal Ring Nightmare fault equipment was fun, because I did that to prep for 820 fault equipment. And I enjoyed it. And then I already really liked Rat and Cat Theater faulty equipment. I forgot about you. Why I'm doing max mode vids specifically? I don't know. I just like I can't really play GD super seriously anymore. I mean, I can still play GD. Because that used to be my main game, but I got a lot of really bad arm pain, so I had to stop. I still play GD and I can like do hard stuff. I just can't play as much as I would if I wanted to like do a bunch of GD content still. The fuck? Alright. Because I can only really play GD for like an hour a session max before my arm just like completely like falls apart. Oh fuck. I saw a face and then I accidentally flicked down. I've wanted to do specifically max modes because I don't know, it's just like a niche that I've always really enjoyed. Like I first really got into max modes because I don't know, with the original games. Okay, why do you take so long to go down? I don't know. But I honestly really don't know why max modes in particular. But I was doing it. I was doing it. Fuck. Oh, I completely forgot. I completely forgot about Oswald. Because Oswald made his noise cue when PN Mini made his. They're just kind of overlaid. The only RNG in this is, I think, Photo Negative Mini and Oswald, they have like a range of when they could come. I don't know what it is because I can't get into the game code. I did some stopwatches and they would always be different. Yeah, they kind of have like a range. So that's like the only RNG, and then whoever can show up in the attic is also kind of RNG. And Corruptus, but Corruptus, because he's got a very high chance to show up, you just flick down anyways. So, damn. I plan on doing shorts? Nope. Nope, no shorts. I'm not a shorts person. I really started enjoying max modes when I did my Five Nights at Candy's remaster stream and I guess semi-guide on how to do that. That's when I was kind of like, hey, I've actually like really enjoyed this. And then that's when I went ham on Blood 720. Then I was like, oh yeah, no, I really like this. And then I kind of balanced that and playing GD. I didn't make any GD content, but I still like played it and beat levels. The thing with GD is people have done videos on everything in GD. Like I mean, people have done like videos on stuff like this. I don't know. It feels kind of different because you can do stuff like this in so many different styles, whereas GD it's kind of just like one thing, you know? And then when I had to stop playing GD super seriously because of my arm pain, I was just like, you know what, I'll keep doing this, and I've really enjoyed it ever since. I have to spend a lot more time on videos and beating stuff and doing research and scripting and all of that because I didn't do nearly as much video editing as I do now, or like research into stuff or scripting and all of that for my GD stuff. But I do all that now, and while it's a lot, I still enjoy it. Obviously, I mean, I've been doing it for like 5 months now. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just a niche that I found that I've enjoyed being a part of. I wonder what terms of the MML ranks max modes. The terms of consistency or first win, because some max modes are harder to beat at first, but very consistent after like Blood 720. Yeah, I haven't played much of Blood 720 since I beat it, but Blood 720 does seem like that. Rat and Cat Theater was like that, and so was 820 Faulty Equipment, and I didn't play normal Ring Nightmare Faulty Equipment enough to find that out. But for example, Blood 720 is harder than HRN in terms of first win time, but HRN is harder than Blood 720 in terms of consistency. I think what they do, don't quote me on this because I have no idea. If I had to guess, at least for the main list, they focus more on like how difficult is a night throughout the entire thing, like how consistently difficult is something. And in that case, I'll just compare HRN and Blood 720 since I've done both of those and they're like right next to each other. Blood 720 is harder for a longer amount of time than HRN is, because HRN is like free until you get 3.5 minutes in, and then it's impossible. Whereas Blood 720 is just like consistently very difficult. So I don't know. I don't know. I've been like considering to like reach out to like someone who's been on the MML team for like a very long time, and like, because like one video I want to do is like history of top 1 max modes, and I think at some point if I become like super duper committed to this and I get good enough, then, you know, like maybe be a list helper. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I definitely, that part I'm very unsure about. Because, I don't know. One, I gotta make more of a name for myself, beat harder stuff, etc. And then 2, I don't know if I'll have the time. But, yeah, a video, I have two like big ideas that aren't like max modes. One idea is to do a history of top 1 max modes. I think that could be a very interesting one, especially because to the broad FNAF community, the hardest stuff is like 50-20, Golden Freddy and FNAF 2, very hard Golden Freddy and Sister Location. when there's like hundreds of stuff that's like harder. So I think that could be interesting. And then the other idea I have is kind of a stupid idea that I don't know if I'll be able to make it work, but I do a lot of biking, and I think it would be cool to do a video to see how many FNAF games I could beat while biking up a very tall mountain on my trainer that I have in our guest room. I think that could be interesting. I don't know how I'd get that filmed, but we'll see. This is my priority right now. Is it important to make a script before making a video? For some people it is. It is very important for me because if I try and talk off the top of my head, I'm gonna forget stuff, I'm gonna ramble, I'm gonna mess up my words. That's... The first video I scripted was the Blood 720 video. And I did that because I could tell that when I was doing the voiceovers, the kind of like impromptu voiceovers for the FNAF Remastered 720 and null guide, I just couldn't, you know, do that. So scripting personally helps me a lot. I know there's some people who can just like talk and not have a script in front of them extremely well, and that requires skill. I get faster with face. Yeah, I gotta get faster with face because I can't do them in time to lure both of them again. Hold on. I'm gonna do a little bit of testing. This is the only testing I'm gonna do all night. It's on Willy and Dippy. These two. To me that doesn't matter since I don't talk anyways. Yeah, that's definitely a benefit. I prefer talking because it helps me personally a lot more. And I think it would be a lot faster than like typing out subtitles. So I'm gonna try, actually hold on. I'm gonna try something real quick. It has to do with luring these two fuckers. Because like, obviously I know like doing this before they leave. Huh, that's weird. It wasn't really doing that earlier. Okay, so yeah, if you start luring them too early, then the music doesn't do shit on them. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that. Cool. The more you know. I feel bad that I threw that one attempt that got to like 1 AM. Because I was doing it. I literally just like messed up because one problem with this night is sometimes it's just complete sound overload. Holy hell, my mouse went way across my screen. Damn, that was a fast eye grab. Not fast enough, I guess. My racing was pretty bad on that. I think her going down is also RNG. There's like very small bits of RNG. It has to do with like movement ranges more than like actual movements. It's like with Cindy and Blood 720. She has like a movement range. The other thing I hate about this game, besides the no full screening and very, very small bits of RNG, is if you're shining face and it doesn't pause his kill timer. That's a very annoying thing. I also have a hard time seeing Pete, but I've gotten better with that. Move. Oh, I should have flashed. Why'd that flash? Whatever, I'm dead anyways. I think it was these TN. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's why I chose it. One, because this game interested me. And two, because I heard it was very, very skill-based, and I like skill-based, well-made fan games. Like this, the FNAF but better games besides FNAF 3 CN, because I suck at that. I mean, you can clearly see how bad I am at just lighting face, which is literally like 2 second-and-a-half long encounters. And I still suck ass at them. The fuck on, man. I hate that. Face is one of the more annoying animatronics because of that. I think the most annoying animatronic is Corruptus. So when I did my guide, usually when I do guides, I do segments based on each animatronic. Because there's so many in this, I just did it based off the 4 phases of animatronics, being the cabin animatronics, which are P and Minnie, Oswald, Mick, and Celester. The attics being Cabin Face, and Pete. The cameras being P and Minnie, Daisy, Willie, and Dippy. And then I gave Corruptus his own segment because Corruptus is just such a pain in the ass. And while he technically is a camera animatronic, he's just very complex. But yeah, I did it in the segments of all the animatronics to make it go faster, which I think was a good idea. Also, I'm gonna change the title since we hit 500 subs. To new hardest. But yeah, I think I've done a much better job structuring this guide compared to other ones. And I feel like I did a much better job of my script writing too, which I'm happy about. And the editing too. What am I doing, man? I hate when the eyeball goes to the left. I think it has a higher chance to start on the right than the left. I don't actually know if that's true or not, but it's annoying because I always expect it to go to the right or the left, not the right. 18-year-old adult doesn't know their left from their right. Hashtag heartbreaking. Peter. I'm fucking dead. Everything went wrong there. I'm getting closer to like 1 AM, which is good. I'm making like very, very minimal progress, but because I'm like actually getting through cycles now, it's a lot more progress than it seems. Because I kind of lied when I said this night doesn't have cycles when I was first talking about it. I didn't think it did, because there's so many different variations of everything. But now that I like know what I'm doing more, it kind of does. Oof. Ah. Ooh, surprised he didn't kill me. I'm fucking dead. Yeah. I think I'm losing P and Mini too. I don't really know why, honestly. I think I should be shutting off different cameras. I don't know. Cause here, out of like all the cameras you want to shut it off, you don't really want to do the 4 outer ones, cause this is where you see P and Mini. This is where you lure. It just feels awkward getting the other ones. Take a little break. Ugh. It's hard. This max mode is gonna be difficult to stream. I'm gonna actually really try my best to keep streaming this. Just because I haven't with other hard stuff. But this one takes a ton of focus. Like with HRN, even Blood 720 to some extent, I could like read chat while I was doing stuff because there's like a little bit of downtime every now and then. This has 0 downtime. The most downtime you have is erasing, which you still kind of have to look at, and luring for 1.5 seconds. That's the maximum amount of downtime you have. Wonder if FNAF 2 CN's HRN is possible if Chester is being a total bullshit by spawning on the same side. The only significant RNG is really Chester's spawn. I guess you're right, yeah. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know HRN to the degree that you do, but I don't know. I just had HRN just kicked my ass so hard. I don't know. I don't know. HRN, I think HRN was just such a mental challenge too. Just like constantly getting like 3.5 minutes in, but like not being close. HRN was just such a mental struggle. Especially because I don't know. With that one in particular, I just like couldn't be bothered to learn it to the degree that I probably should have. I gotta. The later hours in HRN just felt like so skill-based that it was RNG. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Too slow. I still don't know how. I only had like 5 AM deaths before I beat HRN, and B, my PB was like 524. Like I had 100 I had close to 100 deaths past 3, and I still feel like I got lucky. Like that's how. I don't know, I guess almost RNG heavy it felt. Ah. Oh, I gotta remember then to. I might check with someone on the max mode list, like if my audio cuts out because I accidentally click off my monitor if they can't accept my record. Because that would fucking suck. MML-wise, my hardest max mode is... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Experience-wise, HRN with old strat. What's the difference between the new and old strat? What? Okay. HRN was just so... I had a hard time learning it. I had a hard time getting good at it. And even when I did feel like I got good at it, I've just never felt so stuck on something. Oh, fuck, Oh yeah, no, she's long gone. Damn. Old strat just alternates between learning left to right, new strat, yeah. I'm 99% sure I use engine strat. I don't know the difference because I don't know the old strat, but... time, lovely. I don't even remember what my HRN strat was. It was just muscle memory. That's all I remember it as right now. Stupid. I need to not play early, because one, is just a waste of music box. Two, it doesn't even work 90% of the time. I might as well just, I don't know. Dude. I don't think I've ever been worse at grabbing an eyeball than right there. Engines might kind of vary. Okay. Yeah, mine, I don't know. Mine kind of felt unique, but it wasn't like a good unique where it was like easier than other strats. It was as unique as I don't really know what the fuck the actual strat is. Fucking idiot, man. Mom just randomly decided to get a new grill. Interesting. Like, if you asked me to compare my strat to Engine's, I couldn't tell you the difference. Except that Engine's is 99% better than mine. Wow, I am horrible at getting the eyeball today. Wow. Yeah. There's not really, like, any strategies out on this. I mean, there is. I know Piracy Golem made one, but it's not the most detailed. Like, it kind of taught me the basics, but... Oh, okay. I completely forgot about you. Nice. There's like no... As far as I know, there's no like strategies out on this besides the one that Piracy Golem did. Which, like, I don't know, it does a fine job of like explaining how everyone works, but for something this difficult, you need to go like really in depth, which I think I did well enough. I mean, obviously we'll see. Oh, I forgot the Flash P and Mini. Right now I'm just in the long process of drilling this into my muscle memory. Oh fuck. Woo. Yeah, God, I fucked that up so hard. Tier list from free to impossible. Ooh, yeah, that could be interesting. Here, I'll do like a quick rundown. Free. I think the freest is, I guess, Celeste or Mick. These are the two free ones. Hold on, let me just check tier maker, see if there isn't one already made. I'd be surprised if there was. Excuse me. Let us. Nope. Casa. Aha, here we go. They do exist. Nice. Okay. I'll just do that like real fast now, and then, I don't know, I'll like link it at the end. Hold on. Stop. And I'll just go save this in case. How long has it been? Hour? Okay. I'm gonna do this, go to the bathroom, go for a bit longer, and then that'll be it for today. It's been a good day. I haven't gotten any like serious PBs, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go hard as balls, difficult, hard but manageable, kinda just there, and free. Okay. I'm really bad with tier maker. Delete row. Delete row. Lovely. Okay. So, Willie. I don't know. I can do him and Dippy at the same time since they do basically the exact same thing. I'll put them in like hard but manageable. They're not like super difficult, but because of how you deal with them, it makes other animatronics hard. That's kind of a lot of the animatronics in this game. They aren't like hard in nature, they just make everything else hard. Pete, I don't know. I don't really die to Pete a bunch, but I need to get better at differentiating him from Face. So you can be kind of just there. You're difficult just because you take up a bunch of time. You're difficult because I suck at getting your... Okay, I'll put Cabin Face in hard but manageable. You are free. Where's Lester? I think this is Lester. You're also free. Corruptus, you're up there. P and Minnie, you're also up there. I don't know. Oswald and P and Mickey, their like mechanics aren't difficult. It's just having cameras off makes other stuff hard. Oh wait, hold up. This is Lester. Free. I think the last one is Daisy. They're kind of just there. Daisy, you get into a rhythm of click, click, flash, click, click, flash. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, this is everyone. This is my opinion so far. I'm sure this will change. It usually does. So, yeah, that's... I don't know. Cabin Face, his difficulty is completely dependent on where his eye spawns and how it bounces. Because, like, with his eye, you don't want to try and track it. You want to predict where it goes, which is a little difficult at times. But if you're good at that, then he's like, yeah. You can get the eye very fast, but... Yeah, that's typically how it goes. The more consistent, the more it changes. Here, what about FNAC 1, but better. Does that exist, or just I gotta do FNAC 1? I'll do difficulty on that. This should be good. This should be good. Okay. So, now. Yeah. Well, both him and Face, both the faces are, they're just FNAC 3 in a nutshell. I don't know how much FNAC 3 relies on prediction, but Cabin Face relies more on prediction. Normal Face is just aim, which I suck at currently because I just do. Yeah. Okay, so FNAC or Blood 720. You're mid. You're kind of annoying if you don't spam going through cameras. You suck. You mega suck. No, I don't even know why I'm debating that. You're pretty easy. I don't have much of an issue with you. You're... That's my weird type. Damn. Is that everyone? No, I'm missing someone. Oh yeah, Rat. I'll switch these two. Yeah. Yeah, this is my Blood 720 opinion. I guess. I don't know. The only reason why these are up so high is because in the beginning I would check... I would like very rarely check my cameras, and they'd just like go past when I'd cycle through. And then once I overcompensated and like checked my cameras almost constantly, they weren't that bad. Actually, Rat was a little worse. Candy, I had a much easier time predicting. Rat was harder. Actually, no. This is it. Yeah, this is it. This is the final Blood 720 tier list, in my opinion. And, okay. And Green runs this tier list. Yeah, I'm sure. Green runs in this game. Yeah. I don't know how you can green run Blood 720 to 40%. That's just insane. Okay, HRN. Yeah, that works. How's it going, Luke's mom? Luke's maman. Sorry. I had to lock in. Yeah, no, I'm sure. Oh wait, wrong blank. Oops. There we go. Who am I missing? Ah, Chester. No, I died to blink a lot. Chester I didn't have a hard time with because of prediction. I just got good at prediction, I guess. Yeah, I guess this is my thing. Yeah. This is my HRN tier list. My normal Raining Nightmare tier list is like... this. Yeah. From Indonesia, where are you from? I am on the east coast of the US. Yeah, I guess this is my normal Raining Nightmare tier list. I don't know. I never really struggled with Chester. Like, you know a lot more about Atron than I do, and like Chester RNG. I never really found him RNG reliant. I was just kind of, I don't know. I had an easier time predicting where he'd be. I guess just from all my prediction practice in Blood 720. Okay, and then Rat and Cat Theater, we have a whopping 2 characters, and it's gonna be, I don't know. Actually, I can do 2 because Rat's kind of like 2. So Rat, where you gotta click a bunch of cameras, I'm gonna do like an A. No, B. Rat in the halls is like a D, and then Cat's like that. And then, I don't know, just like combine this with that for 820 volt equipment. Yeah, alright, I guess that's it. That has been tier lists. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast. I shall return. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to do like a tier list on it because Rat and Cat Theater Fault Equipment, once you've beaten it once, it's free. Like, I could probably beat it right now in like less than 5 attempts. Hold on, I gotta text my mom real quick. Okay, let's get back into this. I'm gonna go probably about 20 more minutes, probably. Oh, not on my timer. Oops. Timers aren't even necessary in this either. I just like having them. Go 2 for a bit. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Too slow. Yeah. I might as well just restart whenever Face is in the attic at the very start. Because I just like do not have enough time unless I'm like stupid fast or do my strategy different, which I don't know. I like how I do this intro segment. It works pretty much every time face isn't there. Oh, nice. It was a golden opportunity and I blew it. Absolutely fantastic. Good job. One dead. Oh my god, man. I hate that. I don't know why it doesn't freeze his kill timer. It's so annoying. That's like the one... I have two huge complaints with this. That and the window not locking your cursor. Alright, 1 a.m. Finally. I think, I don't know. That might have been like 59. I don't know what went wrong, besides I kind of just lost track of everything, but we won those, I guess. I've done a sixth of the night after like 4 hours, thank God. As bad as that seems, that's kind of just how these things go. I just usually wouldn't have streamed this much. Oh, I pressed the wrong key. There are 3 keybinds I need to know. Space, Shift, and R. just completely missed. Nice. Love it when that happens. My aim definitely feels miles better than it ever has been with this game. I don't know what I was doing there. How's it going, Davi? Now I'm mega dead. I'm just gonna sit here. Cool. I eat. Yippee. 115. That is technically my PB. Even though I mega fucked that up, but oh well. Something up. Getting better, slowly but surely. I moved my cursor a bit and stopped playing. Nice. Hi. Yeah, just kill me. Alright. Not bad. Got like a 40-second PB in total, because I think I started at like 40 seconds, and I'm at like a minute 20. That's good. That was kind of my goal, so we take those. Very happy with that. Cool. Alright. Hopefully gonna stream soon, and I mean it this time. I have just been incredibly busy lately, but I can finally chill out for a bit. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow just because I want to enjoy a day where I can do nothing, but we'll see. I might still want to end up streaming, but yeah. Thank you guys for 500 subs. Because of this, I can now, I can enable super chats and memberships and stuff like that, and I'll get that set up later tonight. And I'll probably post a community page, because I will do memberships. I'm not going to make them super expensive. I'll probably make them, like, I don't know, as cheap as YouTube can let me. But we'll see. Thank you guys for the support. Never thought I'd get the 500 subs, but I'm glad we're here. And because we got there a lot quicker than I expected, I will be doing 50-20, which is going to be interesting. We'll see how that goes. I'll do that if I need a break from this, or if I can, like, beat this somewhat soon. But 50-20 will get done. At the very least, I'll be doing it right after I beat this. Yeah, again, thank you guys for the support. It truly means a lot. And yeah, I will talk to you.